Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and other people.
Hello, my
I don't know where
friends.
every I don't know where everybody is.
So it's just gonna be me
Everybody's
and Hayden for the time being.
yeah. Nate and Austin should be showing up soon. They signed up for it, and they're both online right now. So I don't know where they're at.
Well, to be fair though, we kind of forgot.
We literally this was supposed to be done at the time of recording this. This was supposed to be done 2 hours ago.
It was like it was 7 a.m. for my area, so I can't remember what it was for you.
2 p.m. for me.
Okay,
Um, I'm gonna ping
different
them
time
again.
zones. I know Nate completely forgot, so he should be joining. I'm not sure about Austin.
Oh yeah, Nate probably entirely. But then again, like everybody forgot, dude. Like I literally just sprung up, like, oh my god, I think I just forgot the podcast. So literally, we're recording this last minute,
But it's fine though. At least we're doing it now. So
right? Because I can't do it tomorrow.
that's fine. That's fine.
Because tomorrow is the anniversary with the girlfriend. Which, yes, internet, I have a girlfriend.
And what's your anniversary?
We are now on 7 years.
Amazing.
Anyway, other than that, what to
Hold on.
discuss? Uh,
Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought someone else said they were going to join.
oh no, I was just pinging them to let them know we were starting.
Okay,
What to
but
do?
keep going, Hayden.
What I was trying to say was, I don't know if I've shared that. I no, I didn't share this here, and I didn't share this in the other server. But
Oh, the
oh no, I
Cookie
did.
Club. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually no, I did tell Matt and Tay about this. There was a plane crash in my town.
Wait, what?
A legit plane crash. There's an airport. I don't know the name of the airport, but it's not a public airport. Like it's a privately owned airport.
Right.
Hang on.
Plane crash. Dear God.
But yeah, the it's a privately owned airport, and they couldn't get the right altitude. Like they had an issue taking off, and they hit a phone wire and actually crashed in a. There was a trailer, like it's near a trailer park, and like one of the houses burned down,
Oh,
and it
oh
hit a
God.
restaurant in the area. Like it was bad, dude. Excuse me.
Jesus Christ. Like how many deaths?
Uh, the pilot and the passenger died on site, and one woman taken to the hospital.
Oh God.
It was bad, dude. And I know someone who lives in that general area, so I read that the plane crash had happened, and I'm thinking, oh my god, is that dude okay? He is. The worst it took out was a tree in his backyard, which way too close for comfort for me.
That's yeah, that's very intense.
I don't think we'll go the full hour tonight. I don't know, or today. I
Well,
mean, I don't know. What do you think? If they're not,
if Austin and Nate don't join, then probably not.
we'll probably just do 30 minutes as opposed to an hour. What do you
Yeah,
think?
that's fine with me. Yeah, that's fine.
If they show up, then great.
If not, then oh well.
No,
Well, then again,
if they
though, like
don't show up,
you and Tay have done you and Tay have done two podcasts and stuff before. Like,
only reason I want to cut this short is I'm not at home, so I can't exactly do the full hour. You know what I mean?
I fully understand. Yeah.
So what's been going on at your end of the woods?
Well, I mean,
Is this a story? I mean, you told it in the server, but is it a story that you're willing to share again?
Not in the podcast because it is very personal, but I might tell you maybe after. But like, it's basically
Okay,
something
right.
that I said in the it's basically something that I said in the vent chat a few days ago. So
Um, well, it's not a podcast if we don't check Warner Brothers stocks and make fun of Warner Brothers for minutes. Let's check their stocks for a second.
you told me that they were actually shutting down. I was shocked,
I didn't say they
but
were
not.
shutting down. I said I think they're going to shut down because their stocks were going down. Oh,
Oh
they've
well.
gone up. They've actually gone up some. They're actually up to $8.
Oh wow.
That is shocking.
Didn't think it would go that far.
No, like when did I put that they got as low as 650?
Might have been the last podcast, I think.
Oh, was it?
You told me it was about 7 before, but I think the last podcast we did, I think it was like 650, I think.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the last podcast, we
Mhm.
have decided how we're going to handle for those who actually paid attention and did watch the Sizzlin screenings. We've agreed we're going to do
Uh,
that once a month
yeah,
instead
that's
of.
right. Yeah, we did.
So we're gonna. It's gonna come out on a consistency. We don't know like what day during the month. Like we don't know if it's gonna be like every first of the month, every second, etc. We just know it's gonna be generally once a month.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah.
And since this Jonah one was Jonah was August, right? When did we post?
Yeah, yes, it was.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it should be. It should have been August. It was literally like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, it was about like early early to like
It
mid
was
August,
August
I
11th.
think.
August 11th is when it was posted.
Okay, yeah.
So our next one should be next month. We got to figure out what we're gonna watch then.
We also need to find some more people to join us for that.
Oh yeah, we need more. We just need more people in general, dude. Like we are terribly shorthanded.
I know, like, like we've only got like about like well in terms of like people joining content, we've only got like 5.
In terms of content, we have you, me, Austin, and Nate.
I was gonna
Unless you
say
want to.
Roy.
Oh yeah, and Roy. I mean, we could have a full 6 if you want to rehire Damien.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. That's a bucket of worms I really don't want to open again.
Pretty much. I mean, we could try maybe get some people from the Cookie Club to join us, but I'm not sure.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to ask. I'm wait like if they approach and say we want back in, then great. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to ask.
I know that
And
that
I'm not gonna expect
that's
you.
fair. Yeah.
I'm not gonna expect you to either. Like I'm not gonna have you be the one to ask
Oh
for
no,
me. No, that's no.
oh no, I'm not going to do that. No, I would never do that.
Like if they want, like literally do it like how you did. If you want to, if they want to come back, then they can do that on their own accord.
Yeah, like it's pretty much up to them if they want to and stuff. It's not like our choice. It's their choice. So,
Exactly.
'cause I mean, like when I asked to join like the server again and stuff, it did take us a while to actually like consider it
It
and
took me
stuff.
some time
So,
to really think about it and think it through because I wasn't sure how that would do for you or me, but like it seems to have worked out pleasantly. I mean, you're
I mean, like I missed being in content and stuff, and like we've just become friends again, so it makes sense.
yeah, and Lord knows we're not desperate enough to rehire Damien.
I mean, like after how you guys you guys had to handle with Damien. Like it's just like I fully understand that you guys don't want him back. So
Were you even in that call when that happened?
no, this was like
Was this? Were you even in the server when this happened?
No, I wasn't in the server. This was like I think a few days after you kicked Damien. Oh no, I think it was a week after. I think you kicked Damien. I think.
Let me look when that was because it coincides with a podcast release. This was 4 months ago.
Oh, I was I
So
was way off.
April. It was April this happened. Your first podcast was was in May. So when did you join?
Wasn't it like late April, early May or something?
I don't know when it was. I'll have to look. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no, like I'm
It
happy,
was May
to be
14th you
in the
joined.
server. So
You joined
okay,
May 14th, and that podcast was May 19th. So your podcast was like 5 days after you joined or rejoined.
okay, because when did you join the cookie club?
It was, ooh, I don't know.
Oh no, it was oh no, I remember it was 4th of May when you joined, I think. Or
Let me
something.
look.
I ca
Uh, look. It was May 3rd. So it was like
oh,
you
so
joined
it's
like probably a couple weeks after I joined the Cookie Club. You came back.
yeah, that sounds right, yeah. Yeah.
Man, I really hate doing a podcast with only two people.
Also, like I said, like, you and Tay, like, did a couple of podcasts, like,
The thing
together and
again, the
stuff.
difference between that and this is, doing that, I was in a position where I was home and able to.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm currently away from home at the moment,
Yeah, I mean
and we've only been recording like 12 minutes.
oh, well, I mean, like, we're only gonna do it for, like, half an hour, so, like, we're almost halfway
I,
through,
I I'm
so
I'm honestly willing to just say screw it and just do 20, just so we could say we did one.
that's probably
That
a
way
good
we're not
idea,
put,
yeah, like
that way we're not putting it off for another. We don't want the podcast to go off air for like another month. We're
like
gonna
well, hang on,
no,
hang on, I'll try them again and see if I can get
no.
them in, but,
Even if they do join, screw it.
actually, no, screw it, like, I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, don't bother. Screw it.
Hey, at least it's us two, which is great because we've been in the we were in the classic EM like for a long time, so at least like it's us two.
Right. No, I'm gonna send this footage or not the footage of audio and thumbnail to Austin, and I'm gonna tell him title it the shortest thing ever or something like that. I don't know. Something about this podcast being short.
Maybe like say yeah, yes, yeah, that and maybe like old people or something because like we've been in the this OM media sorry Sizzlin media thing for the longest, so
Well, the classic was our one media.
well that's true, yeah. I
We'll
keep
figure
forgetting
out
it.
a name,
Yeah, we
dude. You
will.
think you think it's an adjustment for you? Keep in mind, dude. Like Irwin Media has been a legitimate passion of mine since like 2015, 16. So
I know,
for
like you.
almost 10 years, I have been calling it exclusively Irwin Media, and then me, Bash, and Roy were like, "Oh, let's call it Sizzlin Media," and there you go.
I know you told me in Austin that like
Dude, I will never forget that day. I should have recorded y'all's reactions that day.
I know. Jesus. Well, I mean, you could tell the audience about how you first started, like the whole Owen media.
Honestly, though, like the thing with how it started is it was just as simple as it was the summer in between my sophomore and junior years of high school, and
Hmm?
I'm just sitting there thinking like I don't know what I want to do for work. And so I just started thinking, I was like, maybe I could work for myself doing what I love. And that's kind of how the OG Irwin Media came about. And I had been talking to Matt Tay and the third guy. Think you know who that third
Oh,
guy is?
yes. Well,
I wasn't gonna say his name, but all right, it's already out.
we mentioned
But
Will before, so
oh, good point. And plus, like, it's not like Will's sober enough to pay attention to these.
oh my god, like is he even still around? Like on like Reddit or something, or I don't know.
Oh yeah, Reddit's his like freaking like that's the dude lives off Reddit, dude. Even back before we had to kick him the first time.
Him and his Reddit stuff, like oh god.
But no, like I had talked to them about it for years. And literally the reason we even started doing it when we did, we were stuck in a COVID lockdown and we're bored.
Surprise.
Like, hang on. Because again, I went to them about this during that summer. Wait, did I know Tay during that summer? No, I did not. I knew Matt during that summer. But I brought the idea up to them. I think it was my junior year, like in between junior and senior year. It was one of the two. I just
Yeah.
know in between sophomore and junior is when I had it in mind. I can't remember when I brought it up to them. But I just know I would bring it up to them for like years and like we're like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and it would just never get done. And again, it got to a point where that first video only ever came out because we were in COVID and bored. Yeah, it came out May 2020, and I remember I was at Turi's lake house for like again, I was practically living at that lake house for years at that point, or months at that point. So we were bored.
Because you were
And
you
I
were
think we,
you were stuck there and stuff during COVID, so
yeah, like I lived there like half the year. Did we just hit the 20 minutes? Because if so, I'm gonna cut it. Oh no, we got a few more minutes.
keep going with the story, and then we'll end it.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this, and then yeah, because I'm not. If I was at home, I would say screw it and do the full hour, but I'm not at home, and plus this is like it being anniversary. I don't want to work.
And that's fine, but yeah, keep going.
But literally, I remember being on call with Matt, Tay, and Will that day, and we were like, "Dude, we keep saying we're gonna do this, and it's never happened. What's stopping us from doing it now that we're in lockdown?" And they're like, "Fine, whatever." And there you go, first Irwin Media podcast, and we were on Skype.
Oh god, Skype.
No, and like the reason we even jumped to Discord from Skype is we were recording a podcast that it never got posted. Um,
Oh yeah, it was the Disney podcast, wasn't it?
it was our first take at the Disney podcast because originally it was going to be the full blown Disney, but then it kind of transitioned into us talking about Walking Dead. So we were going to call it the
Yeah.
Walking Disney, right? And what had happened was we had kind of gone over an hour and it buffered and cut half of the podcast.
Ooh.
So it was fully unusable. I mean, we could have tried stitching it together to make it look like a seamless thing, but that would have been way too much effort that none of us wanted to put into it, so it was whatever. We didn't care enough to do it. And so, our first 7 podcasts were on Skype, and then that's when we jumped to Discord. Yeah, our final one on Skype was with me and Tay.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah, and I was like, like, why isn't Matt and Will there? And then you explained it, so
No, and what's funny is I just love how Adam had been present throughout the entire history of Irwin Media, and his only real appearance in
why was Adam there? Like,
the podcast I'm talking about, right?
yeah, I do, but I forgot like why Adam was actually
Well,
in
Adam
that
was
one.
in Irwin
Like,
Media because it's Adam. I mean, hello, the dude was our friend.
I know, but like he didn't
As
like
for why he
talk or
didn't do
anything in
he
that
did
one.
the reason for that is you got to remember he shared his room with his brother,
Oh
a
yes,
brother
yeah,
who sims a lot.
yes, I understand that. Yeah.
So we didn't exactly want that during the podcast.
That's right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
But it's just funny, like his only presence in a podcast was a muted cameo.
Like he's like just there and stuff. Like no talking, no nothing. So
No, and it's like we didn't want to kick him out just to record, so he agreed to sit there muted. So I guess it works.
yeah, I guess that's fine. And plus, like it was on your birthday anyway, so what a treat.
Yeah, that's why he was in that call because we wanted to chill and do some birthday stuff. But we just hit the hour, or not the hour, the
Alrighty.
20 minutes. God, yeah. Sorry for the short podcast, folks, but we are
We
legally
apologize,
required to
but
do it. We're under contract.
I know, like, we're not professionals, we're not good at this, like
It's not that we're not professional. I mean, we're kind of somewhat professional because we've done this now. Well, I've done this now for almost 5 years, at least in terms of the podcast. It's just again, I'm not at home. I'm really meant to be on vacation, but we didn't want to
Yeah,
hold
that's
off
fine.
on doing another podcast. Like we didn't want to do that again, and that was going to be just a whole mess. I really didn't want to clean up, so screw it.
And plus, like, I've been going through some stuff lately, which has been difficult for me, so
And plus, if Nate and Austin aren't going to show up, it's no use.
hey,
So
at
again,
least
sorry
it was
for the
the two
short
of us,
one.
so yeah, we
So
apologize,
sorry
but
for the short
hopefully
one.
next time
Next time
it'll hopefully be
we
all of
better
us.
have a better turnout.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, like
But we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
bye bye, people, bye bye.